Hello, my name is Amy Zuber, and I am actually really thrilled to be in this curriculum course this semester. A little bit about my personal life. I currently live in El Paso, Texas with my husband, who is in the Army. He's an infantry officer, but we are actually from Houston, which is why I would apply to a school in Houston. It is very near and dear to my heart. I have one precocious toddler and a baby girl on the way, actually. And I also have an Australian cattle dog named Artemis. And in my spare time, I love to bake cookies. I love to walk my dog while listening to audiobooks and jam out to Taylor Swift. A little bit about me more professionally. I have my bachelor's degree in marine biology from Texas A&M in Galveston, and I currently work for an online private school called Pearson Online Academy. This school year will be my eighth as a secondary science teacher, and I've taught just a little bit of everything across the board in terms of secondary science, biology, chemistry, physics, some middle school science with sixth and seventh grade science as well. And my current position is teaching physics to high school students all over the world. And really, kind of how I got into teaching and my passion for it as an undergraduate, I completed multiple internships with education departments at a zoo as well as a wildlife refuge, both focusing on science education and wildlife conservation. My heart has really always been in education, even if I was working with it in an informal way. And out of college, I was actually hired by the Houston Zoo. I worked as an aquarist there, and I was responsible for the care of many amazing animals. I worked with sea turtles and jellyfish and stingrays, just to name a few. And while I really loved that job, I realized my passion was working with people and getting them excited about science. Some of my favorite days working at the zoo was just being able to talk to people of we would have World Oceans Day or, some sort of Save the Sea Turtle event. And I would actually be able to spend a lot of my day just talking to the public about conservation and how they can help and really just getting them excited about these topics. So after 3 years at the zoo, I sought out a teaching career because that's really where like I said, my heart has really just always been in education. I am currently pursuing this master's degree in educational management to help support and mentor other teachers. And I want to be able to assist my school in establishing new ways to design worthwhile experiences in our classrooms. Short term, I want to be able to gain some leadership experience within my school. By becoming a teacher manager, my school actually offers positions where I can be in a, leadership role. I can manage, I can evaluate the teachers, but I'm still in the classroom, which is, um, I know I'm going to miss the kids if I ever move up to the next level. So that's, I can kind of dip my feet in, but also get some of that leadership experience. But ultimately, the dream is becoming a middle or high school principal. And in terms of this class and this environment, in an asynchronous environment, it really helps me to have clear, very concise instructions for assignments. And if possible, have an example if where it makes sense to be able to help us and kind of guide us. And other than that, I mean, this is the teacher in me. I really appreciate timely feedback, especially at the beginning of the semester. As that helps me, kind of feel more confident going into the later assignments. And I feel like I actually know very little about this curriculum course beyond what has been provided in the course descriptions, but I'm really looking forward to diving deep. As a teacher, I love taking the curriculum, analyzing it, and enhancing it, and how can we really make the most of it to support our students. And looking at the required texts, it looks like we use a lot of data and learn how to utilize data, which I already use data a lot every day in my regular job. And so I'm really looking forward to learning more about how we can maximize and use it in a leadership position. So Like I said, really looking forward to this class. Really happy to be here and work with you this semester.